to a
hot buttered review of
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Because he's far from home.
Because he's not in New York.
He's in New York a little bit.
In the beginning.
Peter Parker is on a class trip.
Yes, he is.
And he's been ghosting Nick Fury.
It's not fucking Donald's item.
Shit. It's a McFlurry.
I'd buy that. It's a McFlurry with an eye patch.
So he hijacks their trip and introduces Peter to the mysterious Mysterio.
What?
See what I did there? Who's fighting what? Monsters?
They call them elementals.
Yeah. Elementals.
And this is spoilers, right?
Yeah, it's all spoiler.
Yeah.
This isn't all spoiler. Well, yeah, this is all spoiler. So yeah, Spider-Man is going across Europe, kicking ass, taking names, looking like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe.
Night Monkey.
The Night Monkey. And his pal, I can't remember his name, gets on with Betty Brant. And that's your story. Got shit going down. So a lot of Tony Stark.
A lot of Tony Stark. Obviously.
I don't know if they almost make Spider-Man too much Tony Stark. You know? I'm kind of concerned about that.
Well, I don't want his suit to be a fucking Iron Man suit.
Well, to be fair, by the end of the movie, it wasn't really an Iron Man suit.
It better not be a fucking Iron Man suit. I don't want it to be a fucking
Didn't look like an Iron Man suit.
But it's still got all the bullshit in it. Just make it fucking cloth. It's not that fucking hard. You do the eye bullshit. But other than that, just make it fucking cloth.
Why do you hate this Spider-Man?
Well, in Homecoming, it was because of the fact he's a fucking klutz.
Well, he was getting used to being Spider-Man.
Fuck you! You want to do getting used to being Spider-Man? They make it sound like he's been doing it for a fucking year.
Yeah, but he's been doing local shit. He's not taking
Batman Year One.
Yeah, but Batman Year One, how long was Bruce Wayne training to
Any
become
other
Batman?
iteration of Spider-Man.
8 fucking years?
Every other iteration of Spider-Man ever.
Yeah, but we didn't get the origin in this.
Exactly. Even more case to why he should be more experienced than this.
We don't need the origin. We've seen it fucking twice.
I'm not saying we need the origin. I'm saying he should be a fucking
You want to know how
klutz.
disappointed I was in Batman v Superman? Where I had to watch the fucking Waynes get gunned down again.
That was
I don't need that fucking explained to me again. It's old fucking Batman. It's not like he's new. He's been doing this shit for 20 years. Do I have to see his fucking family die again?
Look at it this way. At least they did that in the shitty movie.
Yeah.
So now they're not going to do this other Batman movie and have that in it.
I hope not. I'm done. I don't want to see the Waynes die anymore. How many fucking times do I have to see him die? How many Uncle Bens do I have to see die? You know we haven't even seen Uncle Ben in this.
That's my thing. They've never even... Have they mentioned him? I think they mentioned him once.
The suitcase has his initials on it. Mm. Boom, Uncle Ben.
I would like them to cast him, just because I'm...
Why? He's dead.
I just want to see what he looks like.
You know who should have been Uncle Ben?
Who?
Stan Lee.
His aunt is like 50.
So? Stan Lee.
Stan Lee's, not only was he 90, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, so is Uncle Ben. It's perfect.
Fuck you.
I think they should make Uncle Ben Stan... Make him look like a young Stan Lee. Take a picture of him in the 70s.
70s would kind of stick out like a sore fucking thumb.
No. So yeah, you hate Tom Holland.
No, I hate how he was written in Homecoming. In Far From Home, he's not a fucking klutz. But I still hate the fucking Iron Man suit. Because it shouldn't be a fucking Iron Man suit. I hate that aspect of this. Which in this one, to be fair, it isn't that quality isn't used much in this movie, which is more because of the fact that this is a spoiler, right?
Yeah.
More because of the fact that the suit's barely fucking in it.
Well, he's in Europe, and if Spider-Man shows up in Europe at the same town where his tour group's going, and after what happened in Washington, they're going to be able to put two and two together and figure out that he's Spider-Man. Even though, at the end of the film, who figures out he's Spider-Man?
Well, I mean, Mysterio.
Well, yeah, because Nick Fury fucking.
Oh, wait, who figures out at the end?
Yeah.
Very end, or like...
No!
Mary Jane.
Yeah. Mary Jane.
Well, I know how far the end you were talking about.
No, we're saving that for the fucking end. The best part of the movie we're going to save till the end. So. Bless me. So. Did you like this better than Homecoming?
Yes, much better than Homecoming.
Because he's more like Spider-Man.
Yes, he's not fucking klutz.
And he's got the whole courtship with Mary Jane going on.
Well, that wasn't really a problem in Homecoming for me. I mean, it's nice, but...
It added more to this movie, I think.
Well, yeah, the whole... Because the chick he was with in Homecoming was kind of plain. She didn't really have much character, if I remember right. And then Mary Jane's a lot more interesting.
What's Mary Jane?
Yeah.
I like that they added that in there, the whole courtship thing, and they sort of build up to what you'd expect their relationship to be at the end of the movie. This felt closer to Spider-Man than the last one.
Yes.
A lot. So the last one was kind of an origin movie. Now, Mysterio. And his multiverse.
I liked that. Because I don't think they should do that in these movies. I really don't. Because I feel like that would be overcomplicated as fuck.
Why? You can make movies forever.
They can do that already.
Well, they'll reboot them, but...
You realize that they've got another decade coming on, right?
Yeah, but... What's going to be in that decade?
X-Men.
That's going to be in 5 years.
So they got another decade coming on.
And then you got to figure out how to do it. But we're not talking about X-Men, we're talking about Spider-Man.
You know what I do?
We talked about X-Men in our previous review of Dark Phoenix.
Give all the Defenders a movie.
They're selling the props on eBay.
See, you said they were hinting something about Daredevil.
They did.
Back.
They hinted around. I did hear.
But they just sold all the props.
I did hear the contract with Netflix says they can't use the same suit, which to me tells me, oh, they're going to tweak the suit a little bit.
Oh, I got it.
When they bring Daredevil back, you're not going to tell me Daredevil isn't coming back. He's. People call him a B-level character.
That's like a lot of. Like the other Defenders are B-level.
15 years ago, Iron Man was a B-level.
That's the thing. He was. Well, fuck. I mean. Guardians. They were lower than B-level.
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
I mean, A-level Marvel 15 years ago was Cap. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Thor, probably.
I don't even think Thor.
Hulk. Because Hulk had movies.
Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, Wolverine. Yeah, well, yeah, they were A-list back 15 years ago.
Fantastic Four.
That was because of the movies, though. They were popular because of past movies.
Not comics.
Fantastic Four doesn't.
The old guys love fucking Fantastic Four. They dig the Fantastic Four. They're pissed off they haven't gotten their fucking movie. They're hot. They're like, where's my movie? I fought the war for you! I'm actually looking forward to that. Fantastic Four. Let's not fuck it up this time.
You know, watching Fantastic, though, you get a whole new appreciation for that first one with Chris Evans.
Oh yeah, Fantastic is a dumpster fire of a film. They got Doctor Doom.
Oh, Doctor Doom was fucking great in that movie.
They nailed Doctor Doom.
I'd watch that again just for Doctor Doom.
Everything else is hot garbage.
Yeah. Well, the whole movie's build up. Like, whole movie, you're gonna watch us work on this shuttle.
At least this time, whoever plays the Human Torch won't run off and do a Marvel movie. Because they'll already be in a Marvel movie.
No, he did.
No, in the new.
Oh, in the new one, yeah. I thought you were talking about Fantastic. I'm like, yeah, he was Killmonger.
No. Man, what a jump. You're in that hunk of shit. Then you're Apollo Creed's kid. Then you're fucking Killmonger in Black Panther. It's like, oh fuck, my career's over. Oh, thank God.
No, actually, I think he was Creed's kid first.
Was he Creed's kid first?
Yeah.
Well, Killmonger. But Spider-Man! Spider-Man. Nick Fury wants to get a hold of Spider-Man to help stop the elementals. Which, once again, and it's brought up, why are we fucking calling Captain Marvel? This seems like a Captain Marvel thing to do.
Because Captain Marvel is fucking worthless. Fuck her character. And a nutshell. Fuck her.
She's not worthless.
Then why is she worthless in every other
movies
sense?
Make her worthless. Because, like I said,
you know what that fucking movie was? See, we can do a female lead. See?
You haven't even seen it.
But that's what it was. Because then in every other sense, she's fucking worthless.
I liked it.
See? Money.
Now,
Wonder Woman did well. We can do it too.
Now, bear in mind, I like Shazam better. Because Captain Marvel is your paint-by-numbers, IKEA instructions Marvel movie. Origin movie. Everything's paint-by... There's a nice twist in there.
Well, just the fact that she's been worthless ever since that movie came out.
They don't know how to write her.
That's my point.
Because she's too powerful.
I don't know how to write. You know what that is? Oh, look at that. DC did a female-led superhero movie, and it made fucking money, and they're giving us shit because we haven't done it, and we've been making these movies for a fucking decade. So here, fucking take one.
I like it. But yeah, it's like, Nick Fury says, oh, I can't call her. Pretty much he says that. And I'm like, why fuck not? You haul her in, she's in and out in about 20 minutes, you're done. So you get the kid, the high school kid that's on a fucking field trip.
Me getting called in for work. I just want to chill. Hey, come in.
Did they bring up Doctor Strange? I think they brought up Doctor Strange.
I don't think they oh yeah, they said him.
So what the fuck was he doing?
Because there's a scene where Peter's like listing other people that could be doing this.
Yeah.
Like Captain Marvel can't get hold of her. Thor, off-world.
I get Thor.
Yeah.
Thor's a little out of shape.
Fuck that shit.
What?
He better be back to himself by that next Guardians movie. Because if he isn't, I'm not fucking seeing it.
What's wrong with the little fat Thor?
Because it's fucking embarrassing.
Not to me, it made me feel good about myself. I have a better body than Thor now.
I know! Same! But still, you took my bouncing baby boy and made him fucking terrible. That was like the biggest disappointment of that entire movie. I cried during that.
And here's my next question. Aren't there still a bunch of like Iron Man suits?
They destroyed them all.
Oh, did they?
I mean, Iron Man 3 made it sound like he destroyed them all, and then he already all of a sudden has a fuck ton. Like you notice that? Like 3 built this whole thing like this is it, and then they're like, "Fuck you."
Tony Stark's like me in VCRs with those suits. He's just got them hidden everywhere.
Exactly.
Well,
Well, and then he's got
There's one right there.
He had one for Pepper.
Why not call her? What about Black Panther?
She's mourning.
What's he doing?
He's black. Nick Fury can't call another black guy.
All right, so they bring him in to help Mysterio. What's his real name?
Quentin,
Quentin.
I think.
He's from another Earth, and his family's been killed.
This whole Earth has been killed.
Yes.
By
And
these
now
elementals.
Because of the snap. I guess we should bring up it's now called the blip. And they did answer one of my questions. What do the kids do when they come back?
They made him retake.
They had to restart the entire school year. Blip. So, Spider-Man's got that going on. He's running around Europe. He's trying to set up the perfect trip with MJ. He's going to tell her how he feels about her. And it continuously gets fucked up.
By Nick Fury.
And that guy that he almost kills with Tony Stark's glasses. So, Peter Parker gets
That's probably like one of the best.
Tony Stark's glasses. And he's trying to check out things. Because, it's Tony Stark, so, he can look up what their cell phone says at any given time. And he inadvertently issues a drone strike on his competition for MJ's affections. Which, in the end, it didn't matter. MJ was already hot for Peter. The Peter Tingle.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's now called the Peter Tingle. There's a lot of Happy Hogan in this, too.
A lot of Happy Hogan.
I'm glad to see some Happy.
He's about to be his uncle.
Yeah, he's dating Aunt May. So, that comes out at the end. Spoiler. So, they fight an elemental, and Peter's like, I don't know why Tony Stark gave me these glasses. He ends up giving them to Mysterio. And lo and behold, Mysterio was full of shit. And is an ex-Stark employee.
He pissed off a shitload of people. Because think about it.
Now
Iron
what?
Man 3.
Now, wait a minute. That one guy wasn't Tony.
Which guy?
Tony Stark built this in a cave with a bunch of scraps!
Oh, yeah, scientist.
Yeah. Obadiah fired him, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe Tony ended up firing him in the end,
Oh, yeah, he was trying to get him to...
So I kind of geeked out when I saw Jeff Bridges on the screen. Like, holy fucking Jeff Bridges!
Whatever happened to him? Did he die?
Yeah, he died in Iron Man.
It's been so long since I've seen that fucking movie.
I think he died in the suit. Well, don't worry. I think after first of the year, I'm going to go through all of them.
Including Netflix shows?
Huh?
Including the Netflix shows?
I might do that.
Watch Daredevil.
That would
Daredevil is good.
That would be an interesting video series to just review everything Marvel's done for the last decade.
Let's do it. But we gotta watch TV shows too.
Okay.
Not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Fuck that.
Oh, no, we're watching it all.
Or Cloak and Dagger.
What the fuck's that?
It's a show.
It's a show.
I'm not watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. though. Fuck that.
Do we go beyond MCU and watch everything?
Nah.
Okay.
As much as I want to, I feel like it'd be kind of pointless.
Well, December Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm running through all the Star Wars.
Yeah, me too. I was just thinking about doing that.
Yeah. It's only 11 films. Some better than the others. But Spider-Man. So they get the glasses, and apparently they've just used drones for holograms and all this shit. And, shit goes down. One thing leads to another. Everybody's in danger. Yada, yada, yada. Spider-Man saves the day. MJ figures out he's Spider-Man because she's been watching him all the time. And it's pretty fucking obvious because she talked to him at the base of the Washington Monument. So, in the end, evil is stopped. Mysterio, or Quentin, is beaten, ends up dying. Here's my question. He's faked all this shit. I mean, basically, he's a hologram when he needs to be. What if he didn't actually die?
Well, that's my point. About something that happens afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I'll get to it once we talk about it.
So Quentin's dead. Everything's back to normal. They go home. In the process, he gets the new suit, which actually looks like a fucking Spider-Man suit instead of an Iron Spider suit. He gets home. He gets together with MJ, and they go swinging through New York, and she fucking hates it. She never wants to do it again.
I like that bit.
I was waiting for him to do the kiss. The kiss. So, they land in Times Square. And there's a break in the TV. If you've ever been to Times Square, it's just like one huge fucking television. And this thing pops up that says dailybugle.net. This is the part where I squealed with fucking delight. Because up on the screen is J. Jonah Jameson.
But not just any.
Yeah, it's not just any asshole playing J. Jonah Jameson. It's J.K. Simmons playing J. Jonah Jameson without the hair. So I bet he just rolled in, they slapped a stash on him, and said, just do it. And he fucking did it. It was beautiful. I yelled in the theater. This was a mid-credit sequence. And he's running a video of Mysterio saying that Spider-Man had concocted all this. This was all Spider-Man's doing. And Spider-Man murdered him. Which leads to Jonah going into his shtick. And that's the end of the movie, leading into whatever the hell's going to happen next.
Well, and he finds out, Mysterio says that it's Peter Parker.
Yeah, he announces to the world that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Now, this is where my question comes in. How'd that video get sent out?
The guy that Jeff Bridges yelled at, you see him take a flash drive off his laptop. I bet that's it. So we've already cliffhangered, which I love fucking cliffhangers. It gives me something to look forward to. Last Jedi, you got kids sweeping. It's not much fucking cliffhanger, I'm sorry.
With a ring looking at the sky.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, where the fuck did this come from?
I don't know.
Because it's random as fuck.
It'd be like if at the end of this you had like a small girl walking down the street with a pony.
And then just looking at the skyline and then black.
But yeah, they've set up the next movie. I can't wait for the next movie. See what Marvel's going to do next, because they haven't announced anything.
What if they just kept doing Spider-Man movies?
If they're as good as this one, I'd be happy.
Now, the director of this one has come out and said who he wants to be the villain in the next one.
Who?
Craven? It's Raven or Craven the Hunter?
I think it's Craven.
Craven the Hunter?
Yeah.
That's who he wants. I'm like, fuck yeah.
You notice we're not really touching the big ones yet.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to touch those, I don't think, for a while.
Because the rumor I had heard was Stark Tower was sold to Oscorp.
Well, I'd like some reference to Osborn.
Yeah.
I want Kingpin. I want Kingpin, but I don't want Kingpin.
But you know, Doc Ock,
they're not going to touch him.
I don't think they should touch him till he's out of high school.
No.
Yeah. Once he gets to college, you can introduce Doc Ock and the lizard and stuff like that. You can introduce Osborn, which I think in the third one they'll start working that in. It's not going to be like the first Spider-Man movie, like back to formula. Now, what if they got William Dafoe to come back? Oh no, he's in the fucking Aquaman movie.
I'd fucking cry.
Never mind. They're not doing that shit.
I would fucking cry. Who do you get to play Osborn?
Norman Osborn?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I got a crazy one.
Okay.
You will either love this or hate this.
Well, I'm talking like Osborn for high school Peter.
Yeah.
So he's like, what's his kid's name? Harry.
Yeah.
So you'd have to have him in high school too.
Yeah. So you want somebody...
So that's the age range.
40, 50 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have somebody?
I don't.
It's going to be wild. You're either going to love it or hate it.
Okay.
About Jim fucking Carrey.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Because I think he could pull off the Green Goblin. He wouldn't be funny. I mean, that's the thing. He wouldn't be evil. But he's done straight shit before.
Why?
I think he'd be... Especially if you do the comic Green Goblin. Okay, then who?
They're gonna do a more grounded one, probably. Like the Vulture wasn't a fucking old guy in a fucking onesie.
There's a bald guy.
An old bald guy in a
I
fucking
don't know.
onesie.
I don't know.
Bring Electro back. Jim Carrey could be Electro.
The fuck? No.
Jim Carrey's
No.
busy being Dr. Robotnik.
No. The fuck? That movie. That movie's tainted goods now.
They're redesigning.
Yeah, they have to redo all the shots with Sonic in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
This movie's
Good luck. But yeah, what'd you think of the movie as a whole?
I liked it a lot. What would you give it out of 5 stars?
Out of 5?
Yes. Oh.
Low end is a 4. 4 to 4.5.
I'm on the same boat.
I'm sort of leaning one way or another. I'd watch it again, so I'd say 4.5. I enjoyed it all the way through. There wasn't any.
Oh yeah, I had no complaints.
I like
No
the
major
story.
complaints.
It flowed. I was worried about them going around Europe. It was going to be a mess. It wasn't, even with all the Mysterio stuff. Because the way we've talked about doesn't really do how it flows justice, so keep that in mind. I really like that they did something with Mary Jane in this. And by that last 20 minutes, there had been something missing in Homecoming and this movie. In that last 20 minutes, it's fucking Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man. It took time. We had to send him to space.
You know what?
We had to blip him.
What if you did Sandman again?
I don't think they'll do Sandman.
Really?
No.
I won't touch Venom with a 5-foot fucking pole.
Oh, Venom's tainted. The movie wasn't bad. But I think you're going to have to build up the Venom.
Well, you'd have to build up for a while.
Same with Ock.
I won't touch Venom until he's in college.
Yeah. Because, for one thing, the Venom movie has nothing to do with Spider-Man. Even though they set up a sequel.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it.
I know what it is.
For a Venom movie that has nothing to do with Spider-Man, it's alright. It's a decent watch. The best actor in that movie is Venom. Venom's Venom. They got Venom right. It's just everything around him's fucked up. Eddie. He eats the guy's fucking head. I mean, it's Venom. But yeah, I I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, it's a good follow up to Endgame. I'm probably gonna say I enjoyed it better in Endgame.
I don't know if I can say that.
It's probably my favorite Marvel movie since Ragnarok. You didn't like it better than Endgame, huh?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding that.
Well, how do you feel about
I've already said.
it? Did you?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
I like it a lot. Moving on.
Alright. So, we do these, since every movie's a fucking sequel, let's rank them.
Okay.
From the bottom to the top. So, we both know what's at the bottom.
No,
Okay.
I disagree with yours. There's one below it to me.
Okay. What's your bottom?
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Because not only is it a shitty fucking Spider-Man, it's a shitty fucking movie.
Fair.
Then Spider-Man 3. Because I know for you, Spider-Man 3's at the bottom.
Spider-Man 3 is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
But you own it.
I don't own it. You own it.
Oh, I thought you did.
No. Once again, I will say that again. Spider-Man 3 is the biggest piece of shit I have ever seen. I fucking loathe that movie. I've seen a lot of bad shit, but this movie should... Spider-Man 3... I'm on Spider-Man 3 tirade. Spider-Man 3 should have been so much better than it was.
Well, it's because they wanted him to cram Venom in it. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was originally just going to be Sandman and New Goblin.
And then it was stupid as shit. Because when he's taken over by Venom, Peter Parker's a fucking moron. There's a dance sequence. There's a couple of musical sequences. I was laughing out loud at this film in the theater. Fucking hate Spider-Man 3. Then it's The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
See, I fucking hate that movie. Because at least with Spider-Man 3, you've got Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and Sandman isn't bad in it.
No. I fucking
But with 2, there isn't a single redeemable quality to me.
fucking hate
'Cause
Spider-Man 3.
The Green Goblin in that movie is a shit on any form of Green Goblin. Electro is annoying as fuck. The Rhino thing is dumb as shit.
Spider-Man 3 is up there with Rocky 5. It's horrible fucking movies.
What's your next one? Because I've already done 2.
Oh, after Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, because mine's
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, then Spider-Man 3. And then you said Spider-Man 3 and then Amazing Spider-Man 2. Then Amazing Spider-Man for me.
Yeah, same.
And then probably the first Spider-Man. I think. Unless I'm just not remembering some.
I'm going to go with...
Or no. Homecoming's next.
I agree with Homecoming.
I forgot about Homecoming. Homecoming's next.
Okay.
Then Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got put the original Spider-Man over Homecoming just because of Randy Macho Man Savage.
And Bruce Campbell.
And Bruce... Well, he's in all. He's in Spider-Man 3.
Still.
I still didn't give it a fucking pass.
Still.
Alright, next.
Then it would be... This is where you're going to disagree with me.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'd put Spider-Verse.
That's incorrect. This is where it's going to change. I would put Spider-Man 2.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Then Far From Home.
Yeah, I'm going Far From Home.
Then 2.
I'm going with Spider-Verse. I really love that movie.
Mm.
Spider-Verse is my favorite Spider-Man movie. And it was... it was probably... The thing about Spider-Verse is it had no business being as good as it was. Honestly. When I heard about this movie, I'm like, this is going to be fucking garbage. And then I saw it. I'm like, holy shit. And they used the Kingpin.
The MCU will never touch him.
I know. Well,
If they touch him and it's not D'Onofrio, I'm not saying it.
he's willing to do it.
Sure, he's willing to
But
do it.
they've got to wait until all this contract shit's expired. So you're talking 2 years probably. So I don't know what's going to happen with Daredevil. But
Well, you know what you do? You wait until the whole contract thing's up with Daredevil. You introduce D'Onofrio's Kingpin into the Spider-Man movies with Daredevil.
well, that's what somebody said. They were like, there was this theory about, oh, they're going to introduce Daredevil into the MCU because of the ending of Spider-Man Far From Home. And I'm like,
Why?
all right, it's fucking clickbait. So I'm like, I'll see what it is. Oh, he's probably going to need a lawyer. So what better than Matt Murdock?
You might need a PI too. Jessica Jones is gonna come in. Then he's gonna need to learn some martial arts shit. So he's gonna get a hold of Iron Fist.
I was going to say,
Then he's gonna go to a bar and Luke Cage is gonna be there.
he may need a waste of space, so he'll need Iron Fist.
That motherfucker. The Defenders series.
Mm-hmm.
He is the only drag down of that entire fucking series. The rest of it's fucking great, but he's so fucking shitty.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You think we ought... There you go. Hold that up. We can pour one out for Daredevil. It's over.
Yeah. Fucking foggy. I met him before the series was over.
I shook Daredevil's hand. And I patted Batman's back, so... That's right. Adam West. Alright, so I think that pretty well sums up Spider-Man.
You want to really impress me?
What?
You not only
I guess this doesn't wrap up.
not only do you introduce Daredevil, you introduce Punisher too.
Yeah, they're never touching Punisher.
Well, in Civil War in the comics, he fucking shoots Spider-Man,
No.
which would be fucking awesome.
We've already done Civil War.
They did a Civil War 2. Fuck it.
Wait for the reboot.
John Bernthal shoots Tom Holland in the fucking head.
So that was Spider-Man Far From Home. I don't know what the next movie will be. Probably Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. July 26th.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to check out The Lion King. Did you hear about The Lion King?
What about it?
I heard all this positive buzz about, like, yeah, it's going to be great. And then the critics came out and they fucking hate it. They're like,
Great.
They're like, it looks beautiful, but it's just Disney regurgitating the same shit they gave to us 25 years ago, which is all Disney does, honestly, because let's think about it. The Marvel Universe, a lot of that is shit that was written 25 to 30 years ago.
Yeah, most of it is.
Yeah. But, I'll go ahead and do this on here before the end. This has nothing to do with anything we've talked about tonight. Universal Studios Orlando now has a meet and greet with She-Ra.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. But I was told about this, and I'm like, wait a minute. What if they did a themed area to Masters of the Universe with Castle fucking Grayskull?
That would be the biggest fucking waste of money
No!
ever. No one would go to that.
You know who would go to that? The same people are going to Galaxy's Edge. 40 and 50-year-old white guys. They would all be there. I would be there. Guess fucking Grayskull. You can sit in the fucking throne. Fuck Game of Thrones. I want that fucking castle with the mouth that opens up and a throne, and you turn it and the fucking Skeletor goes down in the pit.
It's Castle Grayskull.
Fuck yeah.
I want the kid outside saying, "It's Castle Grayskull."
I just totally went off topic, but popped in my head, and I'm like, I gotta tell you about this now.
Then there's Skeletor's lair, and you can go up to a microphone. You can go up to a microphone like on the fucking toy and be like,
What the fuck was that called? Oh, God.
I don't know, but I remember there being a fucking microphone on it.
I knew a kid that... It was weird in our neighborhood, because I had Castle Grayskull, and he had Skeletor's place. He didn't have Castle Grayskull, though. It was weird.
Well, Skeletor's place was smaller, so I'd imagine it's cheaper.
I can't fucking remember the name of it.
G.I. Joe was the exact opposite, though, because G.I. Joe had this little fucking square, and then Cobra had the fucking Terradrome.
Jesus. Well, to be fair, G.I. Joe did have the USS Flag, which is the largest toy ever produced. If you have one for sale, leave a comment down below. But I think we're done.
Yeah, we're good.
So, as always, like, share, subscribe, repeat. There are new videos every Friday night of good movies, but mostly bad movies. In August, we have our theme.
Oh, God, I forgot. Oh, is it Woody Allen month?
It's Woody Allen month!
Oh, fuck. Creepy shit.
I watched 5 of his movies. It's a lot of pedophilia. Seriously. Now that we know more about it, you see it. And then in October, it's the month of Halloween and shit. So you guys like werewolves?
Oh, fuck.
Do you like shitty werewolves?
Do you like shitty werewolves?
Because there's going to be a whole bunch of shitty werewolf movies.
That was, never mind. I won't ask, because we won't say on there.
What?
I was going to ask if American Werewolf in London was on there.
No, I wanted it to be on there. I would have done an extra one for that one, but... So that's coming up in October. And I guess that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, so until next time...
Bye now.
And aloha for just a while.